everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Dragonheir Silent Gods. And today we have some, I want to say mostly bad news about Season 2 and new players. So let's discuss. Alright, so you've probably seen the server rules change here, or additional information. Because there was a red dot that kind of made us click it, or well, an orange dot, I guess. And as it starts out here, your journey will start from Season 1 after creating a new character in a new server. Each season will last approximately 90 days. And when I read this, I assumed that this wasn't the case after Season 2 starts, because I literally have different forms of communication that say otherwise. I had someone that was talking to a staff member actually ask about this, and they said, before we officially enter a new season, some servers may be merged in order to keep things populated, or keep enough population on each server. However, new players are directed, New players are directed to new servers by default. Yes, they can enter the game with a new character with an invitation code generated by Alliance leaders from an old server. So they indeed could play in an old server, but with new characters. But they're also in Season 2. This was only a week ago. So when this popped up saying that, like, new players will start from Season 1, I'm like, I don't think that's what they mean. I think once the reset or the new season comes in 6 days, whatever days, as I have on my other account. This is my Starlight account. We've got a little bit longer here. But once that happens, 11 days for this account. Yeah, once that, like, it's gonna say Season 2. They're gonna start on Season 2 because that's what we've been told so far. But they changed it. So that is correct, unfortunately, guys. There was some Discord posts. I'm going to shout out some things here. Let's see. So they put a bunch of announcements in a row, which were really confusing and weird, and there was no reason to blast us with like 6 announcements at once. But they did announce some new existing server merges. So like Chaos Clepsydra 1 with Fountain 5, Clepsydra 2 with Chaos Clepsydra I don't want to 7. Inner Planner 1 with 9. Inner Planner 2 with 5. Clepsydra 8 with Fountain 7. And Clepsydra 6 with Fountain 3. So they put out an extended list after reposting the other smaller list. I don't know. It's weird. Or I guess it's the same one. Almost the same post twice in a row. Really confusing. But in this post, this is the problem with a typo. New player cannot access Season 2 directly, in case the huge gap with old players destroys your experience. We promise you these adjustments will bring you more fun, and hope you can have a wonderful journey in Season 2. They can't have a wonderful journey in Season 2. They can't play it yet. Okay, so this was a bummer, and it created quite a stir with us content creators. Because this is the reality of seasons. Like, I understand that we don't want players that start in 2 weeks. Or 1 week. 1 week from now, honestly. 1 week. Players that will start in 1 week with server or Season 2 going live. We don't want them to be on the same server as someone like me who's already had 2 seasons. Or maybe even Season 1 people that have had a full season. But they put out new servers every day. Can't they give the new players a Season 2 new server that is exclusive for them specifically? Right? I don't see why they can't do that, because that was the original plan, but they changed it. So their idea is that there will be this big gap if people start in Season 2. But not if they're starting with other people that are starting for the first time in Season 2. So yeah, for this video, I kind of want to talk about that more. So as a content creator, it doesn't make sense for me to make content for a game. If I'm on, let's say, if this is the way it's gonna be, which I hope it's not, I hope they will change it, at least after one season, change it. Like, okay, one season behind, fine, it's not the end of the world, but 2 seasons behind, 3 seasons behind, 4 seasons behind? If I start season 3 after the next season's over, and we're advertising for the hype of season 3 starting, and then people have to start on season 1, how is that logical? How is that logical for me as a content creator, for one? Making videos on the new seasons that only pertain to the people that have been playing since day 1. Eventually, that pool of who's watching and who cares is going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. Or even worse, it's deceiving to new players. They're putting out all these announcements and beautiful videos showing all the season 2 content, right? And that season 2 content is not available for new players now all of a sudden. So it's just a bunch of false advertising saying, join season 2 now. Come join us for season 2. A new season is starting, but they can't play. They have to go a whole season 1, which is 3 months before even getting to season 2. Which, like I said, it might not be a big deal for the first one because being 3 months behind new content is okay. It makes sense. Like, all right, you're a new player. You got to go through the basics first. You know, like if you play Raid Shadow Legends, you're not going to be doing Doom Tower hard your first month or 2 of playing. If you are a Watcher of Realms player, you're not going to be doing Void Rift in your first month of playing, more than likely, if you play like a chill style anyway. Of course, some people certainly are and grind really well and can. But you know what I mean. Like, there's going to be content that you can't quite access yet. Or, you know, at Raid, maybe you don't play Hydra for your first month of gameplay because you don't have enough people to be able to do it, right? But the fact that they are advertising these new seasons in ways that make it look like everyone can join is not cool. And I feel like it's going to lead to a lot of downloads because people are going to be excited because everything looks cool. And then it's going to lead to a lot of uninstalls when people open the game and they're like, wait, where's this underworld? Where are the mermaids? Where's this pirate craft? Like, this is not what you showed in your advertisements. Well, wait, why did a content creator just make a video about new content? But I can't see that. Oh, I'm 3, 4, 5 months behind. Like, it's gonna get hard. And for some people, this might be okay. If you're the kind of person that plays a mobile game or a PC game, and you're in your little bubble and you don't really care what's going on from content creators and news for the game and other people, you're just in your bubble playing the game in a chill vibe, and you really don't care what's going on at the pace, you just play it how you feel, and you don't worry about the meta for things, you don't worry about what's new and shiny, you just enjoy your time, okay. If you're a super chill player like that. If you're someone who really is a completionist and wants to really enjoy the whole story, the lore behind it, and take the time to read and listen to the listen to the voiceovers, which are very good, you might want to start in season 1 because it's the full story from season 1, really diving into the lore behind this, which is really good, right? Which is fair. I think some people might prefer to start in season 1 because of that. So you get the full experience and the full, like, the same rotation of getting the same free heroes and how it affects your journey. But some people don't care about that. Some people want to be with what's new and what's current, or they want to be playing what the content creators are posting. I feel like that's the majority, honestly. I feel like the majority of what I hear and what I see are people that want to play with me, with us as a community, or at least if you see something cool that's coming out, like these season exclusive fun stuff, you want to be able to get it. You don't want, okay, you gotta wait 1 season, to be fair, to get your next set of rewards, whatever. That's a bad example. But, you know, when they say that there's gonna be a whole new season and that new players will start on season 2 and then they take it away, it's frustrating. So I'm really not so happy right now. Okay, we don't have any of the season posts here on this server, but I want to give you guys an option. So part of this is me allowing you to choose. The game isn't going to let you choose. If you start an account after, well, anytime now, doesn't matter when, you're on season 1, period. You are. There's no choice. But I can give you one option. So my alliance is in a server, Nytheria 5, and we are 11 days till global launch, where I think it's 6 days, 7 days, technically. 6 days, 6 days plus to global launch. So I'm like 1 week behind pretty much global. So 1 week behind, I'm sorry, the season 2 launch as well. So this server, if you want to be just 1 week behind the season 2 launch, but actually start season 2 with everybody else, I can help you make that happen, at least for a limited number of people if the server doesn't fill up. But I'm gonna talk about that. But keep in mind, there are obviously pros and cons to both sides. Again, if you join my server, Nytheria 5, which is a season 1 server, there are players that have already been playing for a full season. So when it comes to rankings, it might be a little harder. You're going to start out with less legendaries. But if you join my server now, you can start playing the game, start like accruing stuff. You're save all of the scrolls you get. So let's talk about that. If you want to join now and set yourself up for 11 days from now to play season 2, you could save the things that will matter, which, I guess I don't have any, so I can't show it. But skill scrolls, the things that actually reset, you could save them all. So then you're ready for season 2 with a little bit of boosted rewards. You can save any worm arrow you get. Don't even use it. Save all of it. You could save your skill scrolls. If this will scroll, any die you get, save it. Don't touch it. Well, maybe do a few starlight pulls just to have a team to play with, to play around and get into it. But you could save all of, you can use your adventurer ones because they stay on the character, and your adventure is always going to be your adventure. But these scrolls, if you get some, don't use them. Wait until season 2 swaps over. So you could actually start accruing a little bit of resources before the season ends if you want to join me now. And what I say by join me now is I'm an alliance leader. So what alliance leaders can do is we can create a server invitation. I'm generating a server invitation code. It's there on the screen. I will pin this in the comment. This is valid for 7 days. After 7 days, I'll have to make a new one, but this is valid for 7 days. So if you would prefer to join a server that's in 11 days, going to start season 2, so you'll have 11 days or less, depending on when you watch this video, to play a little bit and get used to the game, maybe accrue some things, maybe get a few characters, do a little bit of Starlight summons, get some characters, maybe you'll get lucky with a few epics, who knows? And your heroes will carry over to season 2. Your scrolls, your worm arrow, your dice will carry over to season 2. If that's what you would prefer and you don't mind the fact that you're going to be in a server with people that have played for 1 season already, this is your option. Otherwise, it doesn't matter when, if you want to be on server season 2, wait to start. No, start whenever you're going to be on season 1, which is fine for some people, but I know not fine for others. There's going to be a lot of unhappy people, and then there's going to be some people that don't care either way. So again, if you're the person that wants to be on season 2 as soon as possible, I might be 1 week behind on this server, but this server's pretty chill. I don't think it's super active, so it should have spots. The only thing is going to be if it fills up, there will no longer be spots and you can't join, so I can't control that. But let me show you how to do this. So if you want to join me, you get on that screen, and what you're going to do is, let's log out. So you're going to click to join, like you're going to start the game, right? You'll download the game, target plane, your server. You're going to click this thing right here, go to server invitation, and you're going to put in my server code. This will bring you into my server. So if you really want to start next week and you can't wait, we can try to find people some other server codes to join and find out if there's openings. But this is my way of allowing you guys to have a choice that now the game has decided to take away. I'm not happy with it. I really hope that they're willing to change it in the future, or let this just be a one-time thing. Like, hopefully when season 3 comes, people can join season 3 and they change their minds about this. Because there always can be some form of catch-up mechanic. There can be a little story that you can choose to read on the side or not that catches you up in the lore so you know what's going on with the story and you're not blindsided. There could be new player bonus summons like that we don't get. Because if we're going from one season to another, we're gonna get our season ranking rewards anyway. Plus we have special banners to pull on. So maybe there could be, to compensate for that and to let new players get a little bit of a jump start, or hopefully at least get a chance at luck. They could not worry about bots and people selling accounts and all that crap. Just don't worry about it. It's gonna happen anyway. Sorry. It's gonna happen. They could give people 5, 10, 15 Heliolite die for all new player accounts that start with a new account on season 2 or with a new account on season 3. New account on season 4, they could always increase that to where you get started with at least a little boost of summons to help you get some characters for your account. And maybe they give you a new player bonus package that includes, I don't know, 20 or 10 legendary scrolls, 20 epic scrolls, 20 rare scrolls. I don't know, something. Just to allow people to have a little bit of a boost to catch up and feel like they're not too behind, because at least you'll be able to book some characters and have some playable stuff. There's options, right? There's options. I feel like they're going about this wrong, and I'm not happy with it. I really, really hope they listen to some of our suggestions. My other suggestion is, okay, you're about to join a new server, Mermaid Cliff. Instead of it just clicking and joining it, maybe instead you take it pops up with a window like this. You click it, it pops up, and it says you are about to enter a season 1 server. Starting on this server will have you start from the game's beginning, playing from season 1. Very clear. Okay, but you're like, no, I want to go on, boom, I want to pick a different one. They could say next to it, like this is a season 3 server. You click it. Season 3 server. Warning, you are about to enter season 3 server. By choosing the server, you are deciding to skip season 1 content and lore. You will also be joining with players who have played a previous season or more. This could make your experience more difficult for rankings and rewards. But let people choose. That's what I'm hoping. I really hope at least one moderator or staff watches this video. And maybe those are some suggestions you could write for the devs to allow people to have the option. You know, at least we begged for that in the beginning because servers are so specific. Give people the option to play with their friends. They did that. They added server invitations. But they did not. But now they're taking away people's options to care or not care about starting behind people or starting with a new season or starting with season 1. They're taking away that option, which I think is sad. So I'm going to do whatever I can to let you guys join me while I have 11 days to do so. So hopefully this server doesn't fill up and anyone that wants to play in season 2 can at least join me. And here's the good part. If you want to join my server, and of course you're going to be looking for a guild, I have one right now. In Nytheria 5, I have a guild. So or an alliance. You can join my alliance. And then, let me come into my Discord. If you go into the Starlight chat section, you're going to see Daniel, Gramerhell. You're going to see Daysuri, Nohama. You're going to see other people here from my Starlight Challenge that all are going to start or continue the alliance together. And you'd still be part of a community together. So if you want to still hang out with me, sort of, at least in the Discord, be part of my community, the people that have played with me from this other account, you could stick with them when it switches to season 2. We already have people making alliances together, so you'd already be set up for an alliance, and that'll help fill the alliance, you know? So, all right, that's about it, guys. I hope this was clear to convey the concerns, also the positives and negatives. Both sides have both. I mean, I can't lie. Like I said, there's going to be some people that don't care about being forced to start on season 1. There's going to be some people that want to start on season 1. but there are going to be people that want to start on season 2, and I'm just trying to give you that option. So this code is in the description. Alliance name will be in the description as well. So once you join, you could actually join our alliance, but I don't know that how active it is, so we might miss your request. But just message me in the Discord. Come on into maybe the Starlight chat at least, and we will add you to the Starlight Seeker Alliance. For now, we'll make space, but all right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.